Hello and welcome everyone to today's session on developing a positive mindset and living a happy and joyful life. So, I am Victory Vamsi, your life coach. My goal today is to help you overcome the common obstacles of overthinking, negative thinking, judgment, comparison, stress, depression, anxiety, and limiting beliefs. So these are all the negative things that we face in today's day, right? How many of you have the same challenges? What challenge you are facing? Please type in the chat box. We are on YouTube live right now. Please type in the chat box. What are the challenges that you are facing in your life, right? Like, as I said, the overthinking, negative thinking, judgment, comparison, stress, depression, anxiety, limiting beliefs. So there are so many obstacles we face, right? Type in the chat box. What are the challenges that you are facing in your life? Right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for typing in. First of all, let's take a moment to acknowledge how challenging it can be to maintain a positive outlook, right? In today's fast-paced world, right? So with lot of social media and lot of notifications, lot of forwards coming from different people. So, but it's important to remember that we have the power to change our thoughts and emotions. The first thing is to acknowledge that we have the power and create a life that aligns with our values and goals, right? When it comes to overthinking, right? When one practical tip is to take breaks from constant stimulation and engage in activities that help you relax and clear your mind, right? You can do some of the examples are like exercise, meditation, or reading books. Okay. So every day I read one book. So every day I do reading. I go for a walk in the morning, do meditation, do my affirmation practice. So every day you create your own rituals that will help you be in that positive zone. Additionally, it's helpful to challenge negative thoughts by questioning their validity, right? And replacing them with positive affirmations. So how to create affirmations? I mean, in case if you have that question, you can come to our Ultimate Happiness Mastery, wherein we have a detailed video wherein you can create your own affirmations, right? So which will help you in overcoming that challenges and also reprogram your subconscious mind, right? And the next issue will most of us face is judgment, right? And comparison. We have a fear that people will judge us if I do this. Maybe we'll compare with somebody else and then think that we are not capable of doing that, right? So this comparison and judgment, right? These are two things which will stop you from taking action, right? Unless and until you take action, you will not achieve anything, right? So judgment and comparison are also common obstacles that can prevent us from living a joyful life, right? It's important to remember that we are all unique. right? So it's always better to have that acknowledgement that I am unique. I have my own individual journey. Instead of comparing yourself to others, you can focus on your own progress and celebrate your success, no matter how small they may be, right? You can focus on celebrating. I mean, if you are achieving something, if you wake up early in the morning, you can celebrate. If you are breathing, that means you woke up, right? Many people haven't even woke up. They lost their life in the night itself, right? So you're seeing today, that means you have a chance to change your life, right? Stress, depression, and anxiety can be overwhelming, but it's important to seek help if needed and engage in self-care practices such as exercise, spending time in nature, or talking to a trusted friend. Additionally, challenging limiting beliefs by questioning their validity and replacing them, right, can also be beneficial in overcoming these obstacles. So, how many of you walk in the nature or take a walk in the morning? So, can you please type in the chat box how exactly you spend your mornings and nights will define how exactly our days will be, right? If you have taken a good rest, then you will have a great morning, right? You will have a great day next day. If you are too tired, if you are having sleepless issue or some or the other issue, right, you will not be able to have a good day, right? I wanted to give you a case study, right, for the person overcoming overthinking, negative thinking, and limiting beliefs. Uh, there is a person called Kishore, a 35-year-old successful business person. Okay, who also know. He has always been known for his hardworking and determined nature. Despite his success, Kishore found himself struggling with constant overthinking, negative thinking, limiting beliefs, and so on. As a humans, we all have these, right? That was holding him back from reaching his full potential. After attending our workshop on mindfulness and personal development, right, Kishore decided to seek help from a life coach uh, through his coaching sessions, right? Kishore has was introduced to various techniques and exercises that helped him change his perspective, right, and shift his focus away from negative thoughts to the negative thoughts and the negative beliefs that he has. One of the first technique Kishore was taught was deep breathing exercises, right? Whenever he felt overwhelmed by his thoughts, right, he would take a moment, pause, close his eyes, and focus on his breath, right? The simple exercise helped Kishore calm his mind and reduce his anxiety, right? Most of the times, what happens is when we are anxious, when we are stressed, when we are depressed, right? Our breathing pattern, if you notice your breathing, that itself will show either you will have fast breathing or slow breathing, right? So I have taught him about power of affirmations and visualizations. When he attended Ultimate Happiness Mastery, right? He would repeat affirmations to himself every morning, right? Such as I am confident and worthy. I trust my abilities, right? He also used visualization exercises to imagine himself in scenarios where he was confident, happy, free from negative thoughts, right? Throughout his coaching sessions, right? Lot of training program. When you attend the Ultimate Happiness Mastery, right, you will know that. it is having complete tool set for you to become a positive minded person. I mean, of course, we have to accept that as a human being, we'll be having positive and negative thoughts. In nature, for everything, there is both the sides. If you take a sunrise and sunset, for a coin, head and tail, right? Likewise, for a good, bad, right? Everything has positive, negative, good, bad, right? So we have to understand and accept that. I mean, we should not beat ourselves, right? If we start beating up ourselves that, oh, I'm thinking about too much negative things, how to overcome this. If you are having challenge, you have to seek for help, right? Once you start taking that help, once you follow practicing certain exercises, certain techniques, right, you will reduce those negative thoughts and overthinking, which will help you a lot, right? This case study demonstrate how effective coaching and the use of mindful techniques and exercises can help individual overcome these issues that they are facing, right? And there are a lot of self-help books as well. I mean, if you are a book reader, right, you can read books like Mindset, the New Psychology of Success by Carol Dweck, right? This book explores the concept of having a growth versus fixed mindset, and how it affects an individual's ability to achieve their goal, right? It provides practical strategies for developing a growth mindset and the benefits it can bring. And the other book is The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, right? This book provides insights into how habits are formed and how they can be changed. So not only, I mean, we don't even know certain habits are formed, right? Like many habits, right? We don't even know how that habit have been formed, right? In this book, he has clearly explained how habits are formed and how you can change those habits, right? The author, right, he offers practical advice for creating new productive and productive habits and breaking unhelpful ones. Like in case if you are feeling that you are having negative habit, right, or which habits which are not helping you, you can break those habits with the help of this book, right? And the other book I can think of is The Seven Habits of a Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Okay, this book teaches the seven habits that highly effective people, right, the most successful people have in common, right? What are the seven habits that highly effective people are having, including prioritization, empathy, and proactive problem solving. So many good things are there in that book too. It provides practical advice for incorporating these habits into one's life. And the next book is Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, right? This book explores the two systems of thought that influences, right, our thinking, right? How exactly we are making decision, how fast intuitive thinking, and then slow deliberate thinking, how to do it, right? We usually, I mean, sometimes we think fast, sometimes we think slow, right? In this book, the author provides insights into how these systems can lead to cognitive bias and errors in judgment, and offer strategies for improving decision making, right? And avoiding common pitfalls as well, right? The other book I can think of is The Chimp Paradox. This book provides, I mean, this book by Dr. Steve Peters. You can refer this book as well. This book provides an overview of the model of the mind introduced by the author which divides the mind into three parts: the chimp, the computer, and the human. This is very uh, he has given details in a humorous way, right? It explores provides practical strategies for managing thoughts and emotions and improving mental well-being, right? If you are a book reader, you can follow these five books which can be helpful. Or if you want help with a life coach, right, you can join our Ultimate Happiness Mastery, wherein we have life coach who will be helping you, handhold you, and take you to the next level, right? Uh, Overall, in conclusion, first of all, thank you for joining me today on this journey and towards a better mindset and a happier mindset. Every day, 9 o'clock for 15 minutes, I'll be joining with you and giving you tips and tricks, books that you can follow, where and exercises we discussed have been helpful, and that you feel inspired to continue your own growth, right? I'm coming daily to add some value to your life so that, one idea can change your life. Not sure what that idea is, but one idea can shift the way you think, right? Shift the way you behave, shift the way you act, shift the way you make a decision, right? Everything may change over the period of time, right? So follow our, if you have not subscribed our channel, you can subscribe our YouTube channel. We'll be posting amazing videos every day, which will help update your mindset so that you will have a better, live a happy and joyful life. If you found this session helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content and updates on on living a mindful, intentional life, right? How many of you want mindful and intentional life? Type in the chat box, right? Yeah, practices. Thank you, Murli, for asking that question. Uh, we have practice sessions. If you join our Ultimate Happiness Mastery, right, you will be able to do those practices every day. You can join meditation program morning and evening. And then we have inner circle call and hackathons. Monday and Wednesday live calls, 8 to 10 o'clock. We have live sessions. So there are so many programs that are there. If you are interested, you can send an email or WhatsApp to our customer support team. They'll be happy to help you, right? And as we close today's session, I would like to leave you with a question for reflection, right? What is one small action you can take today to start shifting your mindset towards positivity and growth? Take a moment, think about it, write it down, and make a commitment to yourself to follow through it. Okay. And you can, whatever is your commitment, you can comment in the chat box so that you are committed for that particular change or action that you are going to take in your life, which will shift the way you think, right? The mindset, the thought process is the major uh, thing that define your reality. If you want to create your own reality, right, you have to change your mindset. Unless and until you have that mindset shift, right, it will be difficult. If you are thinking about the same thing, doing the same thing, and if you expect a different result, right, you cannot get the result, right? There is a famous uh, quote on, quote by Einstein. How many of you know about that quote? Insanity quote, right? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? So this quote is by Albert Einstein. How many of you know Albert Einstein? Type me in the chat box. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So do things differently. Maybe attend sessions by life coach, read books, or start doing mindfulness exercises. So there are so many things, right? Exactly, right? Uh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you so much. Uh, yeah, thank you, Vaidehi, for asking the book names. Let me share you the book names in the chat box for you. Let me give you the book names. Here is the book names that I have given. Hope this helps. I mean, one book can change your life. My life started with one book, that is Think and Grow Rich, right? So that book has changed my life. We are not sure which one will change yours, right? So start practicing, and I am sure you will be able to get that change in your life, right? I'm So let's meet again tomorrow. Thank you again for being here, and I hope to see you in my next session. Take care and have a great night. Be positive, spread positivity, and have that peace of mind, and stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Signing off, your life coach, Victory Vamsi. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Employee